Overclockers, my name's Bryony and welcome to the latest episode of Newsweekly. We've finally hit December, so we've decided to make the new set a little bit more festive. And of course, I'm rocking a Christmas jumper. This week's stories include 3 free games, some weird Chinese graphics cards, and why on earth I bought this cute little guy to work with me today. So let's get into it. Let's kick off this episode with this week's free games. And over on the Epic Games Store, they are giving away what can only be described as the least festive game ever, Dead by Daylight. This multiplayer horror game is a 4v1 with one player taking on the role of a killer while the rest of the group have to try and avoid being caught and killed. The game has been around since 2016 and it's built up a dedicated fan base as it receives regular updates with new killers, cosmetics and events. The most recent is Chapter 22, which does have some winter themed content in the form of ugly sweaters and skins. The game normally retails for $14.99, so it's well worth trying it out for free. Just make sure to catch it before the deal expires on the 9th of December. The second free game that you can keep this week is called Wild True Learn, and this weird simulation game allows you to solve the many puzzles and learn the intricacies of being a machine learning specialist. It's fun and easy, and it's a way to improve your problem solving skills, all while trying to communicate with your extremely smart coding cat. It teaches machine learning, neural networks, big data and AI, and this combined knowledge allows you to design and build a cat-to-human speech recognition system. It all does sound a little bit mad, but if you want to turn your gaming sessions into a learning experience, make sure to grab it before the 9th of December. Moving on to our next gaming story, which is another free game to try out this week called Company of Heroes 3. It's not a game that you can keep forever, but the week-long pre-alpha demo has just started over on Steam. This real-time strategy game is shaping up to be the ultimate package of action, tactics and strategy, with a beautiful Mediterranean map, in-depth campaign and brand new features to make each battle feel like it means something. A small playable slice of the upcoming RTS is available to try out from the 30th of November until the 6th of December, and it's for all players. If you've played the previous titles or love trying out strategy war games, it's well worth signing up for. All you need to do is head to companyofheroes.com and follow the sign-up process and prompts where you can link your Steam account to gain access. Once your account is linked, you'll then need to redeem it over on the COH dev platform. The multiplayer pre-alpha should appear in your Steam library for you to download and play. As this is a pre-alpha build, expect quite a bit of the game to be unfinished or missing. However, there is 2 factions to choose from, the US forces or the Germans, and eventually Company of Heroes will have a huge dynamic single player campaign, loads of units and factions, and multiplayer maps to explore. But the planned release date is still to be announced. If you happen to try it out, let me know what you think in the comments below. Our final gaming story this week is that unsurprisingly, PC gaming is going nowhere, and Steam has once again broken its record concurrent player count. Over Black Friday weekend, over 27 million concurrent users were online worldwide, with 7.8 million in-game at one time. This data is gathered by the website SteamDB, who announced that the previous 26.9 million record set back in April had been broken. This is likely thanks to the autumn Steam sale, which actually had some awesome bargains on new games such as Cyberpunk, Horizon Zero Dawn and Red Dead Redemption 2. However, the record for concurrent users actually in a game is set at 8.1 million, which was set during the beginning of the global lockdowns. Also, some more interesting news from SteamDB is that topping the best-selling chart over the past week has been Farming Simulator 22. It beat out sales on Battlefield 2042, Forza Horizon 5 and the heavily reduced Cyberpunk and Red Dead games. Obviously, this is going to be exclusive to the Steam platform. It doesn't really take into account the EA launcher or any console sales. However, it's definitely interesting nonetheless, and it's great to see that PC gaming continues to be an exciting and fulfilling hobby for so many people, whether that's racing cars, dodging bullets, or tending to your virtual crops. Kicking off the hardware chapter of the news is your final reminder to make sure you place your Overclockers custom gaming PC order this weekend. The elves do get very busy at this time of year, and if you want to guarantee your new system arrives in time for Christmas, you need to pick the parts and check out before the 6th of December. Overclockers custom PCs are any systems that are not specifically marked as express systems or pre-built, and all of our custom PCs are going to be made to order. That means if there's a specific configuration you really want in time for Christmas, you need to make your selection on our handy configurator and check out over this weekend. As we've just had payday, there are absolutely no excuses for treating that gamer in your life to a new PC or upgrading your aging components to make the most of those wonderful new releases over the holidays. Some of my favourite custom PCs are the Radiance Frosty, powered by an Intel Core i9 and stunning ROG White Strix graphics card. The affordable yet powerful Enigma enthusiast with a Ryzen 7 5800X and RTX 3070, which is great for creators and streamers. Finally, the Intel 12th Gen powered Sabre gaming PC with a choice of 30 series graphics. Overclockers UK was recently voted the best PC builder in the KitGuru Reader Awards, and each one of our systems comes with an extensive 3-year collect and return warranty for great peace of mind. Don't miss out this Christmas and place your order before 11 AM on the 6th of December. Our next hardware story this week is about graphics cards, and it looks as though it's not just Intel that wants a piece of the graphics card market in 2022. InnoSilicon, a Chinese company offering graphics and memory, unveiled its first discrete GPU called the Fantasy One. According to video cards, there were several variations being shown off at the recent launch event, each using BXT Imagination graphics in several different configurations. The Type A card is a consumer workstation graphics card with up to 5 teraflops of single precision compute power, with up to 16GB of GDDR6X RAM. A dual fan and cut down single fan version were also shown, with each one likely to have different memory configurations and clock speeds. If those figures are to be believed, it could perform like an RX 5500 XT and make a great entry-level card. The Type B card is a dual GPU with 2 Fantasy One GPUs inside, connected with what they are calling InnoLink. This means you get double the flops with up to 10 teraflops and 32GB of GDDR6X RAM. There's actually no performance benchmarks, but that equates to the same processing power as an RTX 2080 with a lot more memory, which is pretty impressive. Additionally, there are layers of graphics APIs enabled. OpenGL, OpenGL ES, OpenCL, Vulkan and DirectX were mentioned. But before we get carried away with excitement over the possibility of more competition in the gaming graphics space, the benchmarking tests were actually done on the rather dated Unigine Heaven and OpenGL demo, which does confirm that they do work, but with no scores available, the cards might not actually live up to the claims made by InnoSilicon. Hopefully, we're going to get some more information over the coming months, and the company already confirmed it's working on Fantasy 2 and Fantasy 3 GPU families, which are going to be unveiled next year. InnoSilicon will supposedly utilise 5nm process technology for these GPUs, which is something that even Nvidia is yet to announce, although the architecture has been rumoured for a while. If you want to check out the original video cards article, we'll make sure to drop a link in the description below. Moving on to our next hardware story this week, and why cute little Grogu here is featured in this week's news. If you're a huge fan of the Mandalorian series, you can now combine this with your love of a fast and powerful PC thanks to Seagate, who have released officially licensed storage. The Beskar ingot drives are perfect for series fans and collectors, and each special edition FireCuda drive features a Beskar ingot design that's been inspired by the Star Wars universe. However, I wouldn't try melting them down and turning them into armour. They're much more suited to storing your files. Overclockers UK has a selection of these drives currently listed on the website, and each one is available to pre-order right now. First up, there's the FireCuda PCIe Gen 4 NVMe SSD with read and write speeds of up to 7,300 megabytes. The FireCuda SATA SSD with its large 2TB capacity would look great on top of your PSG shroud. And finally, the external hard drive with RGB lighting, which also works with consoles to expand your storage and just look super cool. I think these drives would make a great gift, and you can check them out by clicking the link below. Do it now, or the child might just have to use the force on you. The final hardware story this week is the launch of the brand new Unifan equipped Lian Galahad all-in-one cooler. These are actually one of Overclocker's best-selling fans, and now you can get an all-in-one cooler that comes with these beautifully designed RGB fans in the box. The Unifan is a quiet, efficient, high-quality fan with a unique design that requires less cables, making it much easier to create a clean and tidy-looking system. I've seen loads of PC systems online using these fans, and I must admit they are stunning. I'm very tempted to get some for my own system. The base all-in-one cooler is the same tried and trusted Galahad with premium aluminium touches and efficient cooling capabilities. The Galahad Unifan SL AIA is available in either 240 or 360mm, and then either in black or white coloration. This cooler comes with a 5-year warranty for great peace of mind, and you can place your order now at Overclockers UK. See if it makes you Galahad. Thanks for watching this week's episode of Overclockers Newsweekly. Let me know in the comments below if you liked the look of our festive set. Remember to like, subscribe, press the bell icon so you don't miss our upcoming episodes, and I'll see you again in the next one.